Hey, what's good, y'all? Happy New Year's Eve. Shout out to all my Skins fans. Shout out to all my Wizards fans. I'm highly upset. Right now, it's like 3 o'clock, and I haven't heard that anybody has been fired. I'm irate. I'm hot. I'm hot right now. Like I said, I don't want to let the Redskins get me mad or anything like that. But I'm pretty upset. I haven't heard any firings. Jay Gruden just had a press conference. Where he said, if I'm still here, I've been watching JP Finlay's tweets and a lot of tweets. I've been Googling Minuski, typing in that search, just waiting for him to be fired. At least fire him. Like, I think Jay Gruden's coming back, but at least fire Minuski. Excuse me. But what this video is about, like I said, shout out to Redskins Review. Skins fan all day. HTTR, I follow him as well. Check his channel out. He has a good amount of subscribers. Still subscribe. Check him out, man. He be doing his thing. He posted a video up today. Anybody who's a Virginia Tech fan, let me know. I'm a Virginia Tech fan. They just lost in a bowl game. They've been disappointing me in the past couple years. But this video is gonna be about the regular season awards. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, you shouldn't do that because the team just sucked anyway." But I still want to recognize players that play hard. Some of the few players that did play hard, like Adrian Peterson, people like that, people who did have a good year and had a good season for the Redskins who played hard. There were some guys on the defense that played pretty hard. Special team guys, I want to recognize them. I want to give guys credit when credit is due. The guys who actually put their hearts out on the field and play hard, man. And I am gonna call out the guys who are busts and disappointments for this year. I am going to do that as well. I am going to call them out and put their name out there, man. Guys who underperformed and were busts. You guys comment, like, subscribe, comment to me who you think, guys that I might have left out, or guys who I wrongly said was a bust or wrongly said I was a disappointment. If you disagree, comment that, please. I want to hear if I said something wrong. Guys who I might have missed out, who I think were good. Guys you think who played well this season that I left out, please comment. Let me know any names that I left out. Please do. I try to do my due diligence because I watched all the games anyway. I actually made a little flashcard. But MVP first and foremost is obviously Adrian Peterson. That's one of the guys who I want to give credit where credit is due. The guy played his butt off. 33 years old, man. However old he is, played his butt. He defied all the odds, man. He defied all the odds. Everybody was like, "Oh, he's old, he's washed up." He had the thing with the Saints, fighting with Sean Payton on the sideline. Then he went to the Cardinals and had some games where they were terrible. He only had like 3 good games with the Cardinals. And he stepped up and he came back, man. He had an opportunity to play and he showed out, man. He played hard every single game, man. Even when he only had like 20 yards carries, 20 yards in the whole game, he still put effort and he was held back by the coaches, in my opinion. I'm hoping we have him back next year, but he's a bell cow, and he has to carry the ball all the time. So he was my MVP, obviously. Who else? The defensive MVP, to me, it was Ryan Kerrigan. I do want to say DJ Swearinger. In the first half, Swearinger was obviously the defensive MVP. And then HaHa came and kind of messed it up a little bit. But Ryan Kerrigan, I think he had 13 sacks on the year. Jonathan Allen's in the conversation. Some other guy, Deron Payne, played pretty well. He wasn't MVP, but I think he's the Rookie of the Year for the Redskins. Deron Payne was. He played well. I'm liking the future for him if he can stay healthy. Matt Ioannidis played really, really well. He's under the radar. He's undrafted, man. He played his butt off, man. You got to give credit where credit is due for him. I love Matt Ioannidis, man. He's always getting a sack and doing something, always being disruptive. Who else? Special teams, Tress Way, man. Tress Way could have been the MVP of the whole team, honestly. That's how sorry we were. And Tress Way just played his butt off. I mean, he always pinned. When we were winning games, he pinned the offense in like the 5-yard line, 10-yard line, 3-yard line, 1-yard line. Like the Cowboys game, he was pinning them in they're like in the backfield. That's how we got that strip fumble on Dak when Kerrigan did that and Preston caught it for the touchdown. I mean, he picked it up for the touchdown. That was huge. That was all Tress Way, man. And that was on the defense and offense or whatever, working together. Alex not turning over. That's one thing I'll say. Alex didn't turn the ball over. That's why we won the games in the first half. But Tress Way, man. And Tress Way threw the best pass of the whole game yesterday against the Eagles, man. It was crazy. But Trustway played. Dustin Hopkins, he made some big kicks for us, man. He made some big kicks. He made some really big kicks. Played really well for the most part. I'm trying to think who else played well on the defense. Like I said, Jonathan Allen. Josh Norman played hard, man. He did. He played hard, but I think he needs to go. I don't think we should pay him the money. I'm not going to say he was a bust, but for the contract, yeah, he was a bust, basically. He was a disappointment for the contract. From the get-go a couple years ago when we did something, 2 or 3 years ago. I'm trying to think who else. Quentin Dunbar was good until he got hurt. And then my bust or disappointment was Clint Dix. He was probably the biggest bust on the defensive side of the ball. He was just a big disappointment, man. Just awful. Took the worst angles on the earth. He took the worst angles. It was always just running up high. If you watch him, just always high as heck. Like he was just standing up and running at the same time. I don't know what it was. It always took the worst angles. And Packers fans, I looked on Twitter. They kind of warned us. They're like, he's a terrible tackler, missed tackles, stuff like that. I was really hyped when we got him, too. I was super hyped, man. I'm not even going to lie. I ain't going to hold you, man. I was hyped when we got him, for real. I was like, man, him and Swearinger are going to play really well. Monte Nicholson probably played better than him, for real. To be honest with you, pound for pound, him and Swearinger just worked out better than Ha and Swearinger. Ha was probably the biggest disappointment, the biggest bust. You could throw Preston Smith in the conversation as well. He just doesn't stuff the stat sheet. You know, I don't know if he's doing things that we just don't see. I guess like the intangibles or whatever you want to call it. He might do stuff like that. But when it shows up on the stat sheet, it just doesn't show up, and we might as well let him walk as well. The offensive busts, to me, or biggest disappointments on the offensive end was, of course, Mark Sanchez. I don't know why they signed him in the first place. I don't even know why I had a high expectation or any expectation for Mark Sanchez to do something on the football field. That's on me for actually believing he would do something. Seriously, I'm so mad we signed Mark Sanchez. I'm still pissed off about that. I'm still pissed off. The injuries were crazy, man. But, woo! Josh Doxson, let's say, we can always throw Josh Doxson in the bust and disappointment conversation. You can always toss his name in there. Josh Doxson, man. You can just throw his name in any type of bad situation or conversation about the offense, man. But he actually played hard in some games. Every time he caught the ball, he'd do the little spinny thing. I'm like, bro, like, you haven't done anything in this league for you to be able to celebrate or do anything like that. That's crazy to me. But like I said, I wish Josh Doxson the best. I hope he can improve. I think he has like one more year on his contract. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. It's almost over. The Josh Doxson experience is almost over. We give you one more year, and then that's it. Contract year, you're gone. Who else was a disappointment? Morgan Moses, to me. I know he was banged up and injured, but the penalties were just ridiculous. I couldn't take it anymore. I really couldn't take it, man. I know you were injured, Morgan, and I think you're a great player, but I think you regressed, and I know you were playing hurt and injured or whatnot. The defense, you got to throw in Zach Brown and Mason Foster. They were pretty darn inconsistent as well. I almost let them off the hook. Let me know what you guys feel about those guys, whether we should keep them or whatever next year. But, yeah, that's about it, man. Hey, the broken legs thing, that was crazy. But like I said, Adrian Peterson, he's a beast, man. I'm still pissed off. Nobody has been fired yet. It's 3 o'clock. Nobody has been fired yet. It's making me mad, man. This is making me mad. I'm really upset right now. I'm really upset. But as you can see, I got a little tripod so now I can move my hands and do movements like that and stuff like that. Hey, man, like I said, it's been a fun ride. More videos are coming y'all way, off-season moves, stuff like that. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting by my phone for somebody to be fired, man. Hashtag fire Bruce Allen. Hashtag fire Greg Minuski. I'm still iffy on Jay Gruden. Like I said, he gets off the hook because of the injury thing. That's the only thing for real. But, hey, health to them Skins. Health to them Wizards. All right, y'all. Hey, Happy New Year. All right, y'all. Peace.